What's going on, people? Jayla Mina is receiving backlash on social media for an old video that she did talking about or giving her opinion on gays, whether it's a choice or not. And people are up in arms. Then she was on a flight, a Delta flight, first class, and she got some nasty food. So, you know, she was giving her opinion about the nasty food on Delta, and people are ripping her apart in the comments. You want to talk about it? Let's talk about it.
I think somebody said, what's your stance on people being gay? Do you feel like people are born gay, or do you feel like that's a decision that they make, you know, in their life? And I said, I don't feel like people are born gay. And the reason I say that is because I have gay friends that have told me out of their mouth that they don't feel like they were born gay. Different things happened to them in their life that made them choose to be gay, or the reason that they chose to be gay had nothing to do with the way that they were born. My younger sister, if y'all have ever seen her on my Snapchat or any social media, is a stud. And I know for a fact that she ain't always been a stud. She hasn't always, you know, portrayed those characteristics. And so living in a house with somebody my whole entire life and never suspecting that they were gay, and then one day they come out and tell you, oh, I'm gay. You wasn't gay 2 years ago. Or I didn't know that you was gay 2 years ago, so when did you decide to be gay? Like, you weren't born like this. Like, you haven't always been like this. So that's why I say that I don't feel like people are born gay.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy here, Wesley from A-Connection TV here on YouTube, the one place in the World Wide Web where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. Hey, if this is your first time seeing me, I've been on YouTube for a very long time. I've helped some of y'all grow up. So I've been like a mommy and a daddy to some of y'all. I'm just playing. Anyways, A-Connection TV as a brand is synonymous with Bad Girls Club, and now we run it over into Baddies, because without BGC, there will be no Baddies, and BGC is no longer here. So let's get into it. Jayla Mina, what's up, girl? How you doing, friend? Anyways, this old video of Jayla Mina popped up on, let me get the Twitter name right. Because somebody baddies something. So BGCT 2020 posted this on December 20th, 2025. Is that how you read the Twitter? I think that's how you read the Twitter. And I remember seeing rumblings about this a minute ago. I don't know how old she was when she did this video, but it's not like it was done yesterday. It's old. It's an old video, right? And so people are like, Wes, what do you think? Wes, what do you think? First of all, I need everyone that is watching this video right now to have common sense, okay? We're gonna look inward before we look outward, and we're gonna adopt similar connections despite our differences. We're gonna start from the beginning. Let's start from the beginning. I'm gonna get to Jayla, but let's start from the beginning. I'm of age, okay? Majority of y'all are younger than me, all right? I've been through this world for a very long time, going through experience after experience after experience with my people. I'm talking about the LGBTQ people, MNLMNOP, QRST, LOV. Listen, first of all, let's start with there's too many fucking letters, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm the G. Let's talk about the crew, right? There are so many people a part of the alphabet clan that believes or thinks like Jayla. Let's start right there. Let's start right there. Before we look at straight people and the bullshit or the issues or whatever that concerns them, concerning us, let's deal with the gay people first, okay? First of all, I know many gays that do not believe that they were born gay. I don't understand it because I was born gay, okay? And I've been through the arguments and the confusion and oh, you're just saying that to try to appease to the straight people, and you know, all of the things are the things are the things. I've had arguments with people a part of the alphabet clan. Like, why would you choose to be something that's so despised, so hated, you could get unalived in certain parts of the world for being this? Why would you choose this, right? And, you know, no matter what, they can't really answer that question for real. They just can't. They just revert back to, well, you know, this is when it happened for me. And I'm like, okay, cool. If that's your path that you want to adopt, cool. I personally feel that it's a cop-out. Y'all can hate me all you want, because now I'm giving my opinion. I personally feel that it's a cop-out if you say you chose this, okay? And the reason why I say it's a cop-out is because We are so, what's the word everyone likes to use? Indoctrinized. We are so regulated to worldly opinions and views of gay people that we've adopted. Not only have we adopted heteronormative activities and how we court each other and how we have sex and our labeling and our roles and blah, 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 blah. But we've been used to being hated and all of the negative words so much, church, religion, different parts of the world, that we have adopted, well, you know, something happened to me and it made me feel this way. Or something woke up in me and it just spoke to me. Whatever people attach themselves to make it make sense for them, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. I had to get to a point where I was like, you know what? It's okay. If that's how you feel, cool for what you got going on, okay? But that's not what I know and that's not how I feel. At the end of the day, any sane person would not choose to live this lifestyle or be a part of this lifestyle. Let me say that. Second issue with the gays. Before we address Jayla and her straightness, second issue with the gays. Not only are there a lot of gay people or people a part of the clan that believe that they were not born gay, there are a lot of gays, lesbians, queer, whatever letter that they attach to what they got going on, okay, that do not understand and don't even want to attempt to get trans people. Oh yes. Can we keep it in the family first? Before we worry about what a straight girl said years ago, can we keep it in the family first? Oh yes. There's some, and not even with the trans people, there's so much infighting between the G's and the L's, let alone the T's. So, but again, before we worry about what Jayla thinks about what's going on over here in the Alphabet Clan, let's focus on what's going on over here in the Alphabet Clan first and address us, okay? For the slow people in the back, okay? We have too many issues within the crew to be worried about what a straight person thought or thinks or how she moves, okay? Let's be clear. I still don't understand what happens with the vagina on a monthly. You know why? Because it ain't regarding or concerning anything going on in my fucking life. Why you oozing red stuff? Oh, it's okay. It's biology. It's what women do. Cool. I ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't give a damn. I don't understand why men like women. I understand why women like men, though. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. Okay. So there are a lot of things that we don't understand. There are a lot of things that we don't give a damn about. There are a lot of things that people have opinions on. Jayla's opinion should not move you in any which way. It didn't move me. You know why? Because when Jayla Mina came to my house, she was very respectful to me. I ain't get no whiff of bigotry, no whiff of haterade, no whiff of anything that would allow me to continue doing an interview with her just to save face and get the views. Let's be clear. My assistant wants me to interview everybody, okay? No matter what's going on. And I've had arguments with him too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I stand for something, I ain't doing the shit. Like, I'm not that dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the things that go on in this world, like, I don't take part in it because I don't give a damn. If it's always going to give me the views, I don't care. I'm not about to do a documentary piece on chrisean and tesehki. It's not moving me. You know what I'm saying? So, if I felt any whiff of anything, I don't give a damn if it's Jayla or Mina. She would have never came to my house. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. And I've been talking to Jelaminah for years. You know what I mean? So boom, her opinion comes out, her thoughts come out. I'm worried about Chris and Mike over here that think the same thing she do. Before I concern myself with Jelaminah, who ain't got nothing to do with the family. But let's listen to what she said. Because what I realize is that a lot of straight people, they pick up from the small, minute experiences that they have. And the rest of their life, their life does not concern or have anything to do with gay anything. So their thoughts and opinions might be based off of the few people that came in their world, her cousin, her sister, whatever experience she had, that's what she knows. And that's it. That's like all black people don't like chicken. All gay people don't like, okay? And all gay people don't believe that they made it a choice to be who they are, okay? A lot of us know that at 4, 5, 3 years old, you was looking at the person that vibe with you, What you talking about? At five, I was looking at Carlos from across the street. I tell the story on my YouTube all the time. Okay, and then a gay person would argue with me, oh, you saw something that made you feel that way. No, I didn't. I didn't have any gay people around me. And back in my day, gay wasn't on TV. Gay was unheard of back in my day. Okay, so you know the idea that, oh, you saw it from somewhere, blah 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 blah, is bullshit. You know what I mean? For me, and can't nobody tell me anything about what my experience is. Now, her sister's experience, the couple of friends they have, cool. If that's what they feel and that's what they vibe with, cool. But to Jayla Mina, which I'm sure she's aware of now, all black people aren't the same, all white people aren't the same, all women aren't the same, all men aren't the same, all gays aren't the same, all lesbians aren't the same. We don't all vibe with that story, and that we don't take that narrative, man. Well, I don't take that narrative. I don't take that narrative. I didn't make this decision to get hated on in the world. But cool, there are a lot of people out there that feel that way, and that's all right. That's okay. It's all right. It's all right. But y'all are going in on the comments. Like first of all, like she really give a damn, because you don't. As a straight person, her life is moving, smooth sailing, without the concern of gays. Okay, let's be clear. And gay people have to get to a point where we can feel comfortable enough to feel that way and to live that way. I do today. Hello, my life has been promoted and broadcasted on YouTube. That was a part of my let me be normal like these straight motherfuckers. A part of my, I'm gonna do what the fuck I wanna do. You know what I'm saying? By the grace, I live in America, and America is not that crazy in certain parts of America. Let's be clear. In certain parts of America, that's why I live in Atlanta. Okay, I'm not moving to the Midwest. Like, why would I do that? That makes no sense. You know what I mean? We gotta think smarter, not harder. But I don't think in that young video, she may still feel the same. I don't know. But I don't think she said anything wrong. I think her response was based off of what she knows. And outside of that, she don't know nothing else. And that's a straight person's regular world. You know what I mean? A straight person's regular world. I went to a dinner the other day with some people that got money. All right? People that got money. Brother next to the right of me was a millionaire. Okay? Okay? And I had to really dissect how I was going to prepare myself, because it was corporate lifestyle. I haven't done corporate in like over 11 years. And it's corporate setting, corporate lifestyle, corporate dinner. Corporate, you have to be a certain way. You have to, you know what I mean? I haven't had to do that in over 11 years. So I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Dr. Similar connection, despite our differences. You mean, like, I'm sitting with y'all, y'all sitting with me. What you talking about? That was me, right? I'm preparing myself because I'm gay, and, you know, I'm not about to be uptight, blah, blah, blah. Soon as I got to the table, brother man to the right, I ain't gonna say no names, brother man to the right was like, hey, what's going on? Blah, 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 blah. I said, oh, you family. Let's clock in a little bit. We gonna clock in. I'm gonna sit next, and my seat was right next to him. I think the organizer of the dinner did it on purpose. And that's okay. That's okay. As soon as I saw him, he was a white man, and he was out there. I'm not out there. I choose to turn on and off the light in front of y'all for like personality purposes, but on a regular, people call me straight gay, okay? People that know me call me straight gay. But when I saw my mans, I'm like, all right, I'm at the table with you, baby. We in there. Like, what? Because I just knew I was gonna see some black people, black women specifically, black people, generally speaking, from my experience, don't necessarily rub well with the alphabet crew. In my experience, I'm black. I deal with black all day. Black is what I know, okay? So I was stuck in between a white man that was very open and gay on the right, and a black woman that I ain't never seen before in my life. Now tell me why I mentally had to prepare myself for the black woman, because like I said, I'm used to, even though we the same color, I'm used to black women feeling some sort of way about gay men, right? I didn't know what her temperature was giving, but she was being nice. She's like, hey, what's up? What do you do? Woo. I'm like, yeah, I do this. Woo. She like, oh, okay, well, how do you do that? I said, like, I serve my people. I deal with men. And then she was like, oh. I was like, yeah. I said, okay, so what? In my head, I'm like, what is this? what is this gonna give? In my head, I'm like, what is this gonna give? And so I'm like, all right, let me figure out where I'm gonna put you. And so I just thought she was gonna be standoffish. There was some church-ish kind of black people off on the opposite end. They didn't really offer no kind of motion or nothing. So as the night progresses, she cool. She asking me questions, I said, I'm a YouTuber. She said, oh, cool. I'm a YouTuber too. I said, oh, cool. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Like, we engaging. No funny business, no feeling funny, blah, 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 blah. And then, you know, towards the end of the night, we was cool. We about to go on a cruise together. We gonna chop it up. I found out she my Leo sister. Her birthday is August 7th. I'm August 11th. Ain't no issues with her. The girl around from across from me, she knew I'm in the business. She knew in the business. I'm new in the business. I'm like, all right, cool. All right, I'm vibing with her. And then man's over here on the right, the gay boy, openly out and ready to go to millionaire. He like, yeah, we about to have a good time. I say all that to say, everybody is different. And even though I went to that dinner with my defense up, once I got to know everybody a little bit, I realized that everybody was cool. Nobody really gives a damn. I'm saying that to say that Jayla doesn't really give a damn. You know what I mean? Like, she not waking up thinking about gay issues. You know what I'm saying? She not waking up like, oh my God, I wonder if he was born gay or if she was born gay. She ain't thinking about that. That's furthest from her mind. You know what I mean? And so when asked to give her opinion, she's basing her opinion off of the limited knowledge that she knows of something that it never concerns her on her day to day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't wake up thinking about a straight person. You know, the only time I think about a straight person is when I realize that, you know, let me not do that. Ooh. Is when I realize that there's a fatherless or motherless child roaming these streets. And I'm like, why did the parents have the baby? You know what I mean? Like, let's be clear. Everybody in the world got issues. You know what I mean? So when I see the video, I'm like, all right, cool. Like, I know some gay people that think the same way. Whatever. But Jayla Mina has never disrespected me. Then she gets on the, hold on one second. So now she on Delta, right? And she's flying first class, okay? My general thought of first class is that I spent money to get first class treatment. I spent money again to get first class treatment. You know what I mean? Even if I'm in the back, I'm not expecting somebody to give me cold, abused looking food. If I'm asking for food in first class, one, I should receive it no matter the fucking time. Let's be clear. Okay? But cool, rules, regulations, y'all don't do XYZ, LMNOP at a certain time, whatever. I don't know. But when I'm in first class, I know what I want. Okay? So if it's against guidelines and rules, simply say that. Don't give me no whack ass meal, because I'm going to feel some sort of way. And I want to create a scene, but I just would have, you know, politely like moved the plate away from me, and Delta would never receive first class money from me ever again. So it is what it is. But she made a video about it, and she wanted to express her feelings and added Delta. Delta lost my luggage one time, and Delta heard everything under the sun from me. You know what I mean? So it's all about service. If I pay money for something, I want what I'm paying for. And I don't know if she paid for it or if it was gifted to her. It don't fucking matter. If I'm sitting in first class and I ask for a fucking meal, if it's against your protocol or time that people are saying in the comments like we're supposed to know Delta's rules and regulations, bitch, what? Y'all work there. We don't. Okay? We don't know. Okay? All I do know is that I'm in first class though, and I should be treated as such. So the first class service that I should have received would have been like, I'm sorry, Miss Jelaminah. Yeah, unfortunately, you fell asleep during the regular cooking hours. And right now, if you were to receive something, I know you're hungry, but if you were to receive something, it would not be prepared properly or made properly for you. Let me know if you still want the meal. I wouldn't suggest it though, sis, because it ain't gonna look like first class, no trash. You know what I'm saying? No, for real. And then give me the option to be like, all right, whatever. I still would be mad, let's be clear, because I'm in first class, bitch. What I want. If I want an elephant on my motherfucking lap, bitch, give me an elephant on my motherfucking lap. Let's be clear. For the slow people in the back, let's not make it difficult, right? Boom. And so now people are going off in the comments. Like, y'all going off in the comments for the wrong stuff. For the wrong stuff. You know what I mean? Like, Like, Nicki Minaj is out here promoting Donald Trump. Okay? Promoting Donald Trump. But I'm not under her social media raising hell, although I would love to. Let's be clear. What she doing? I don't know what that's all about, but you know it ain't got nothing to do with me. So she gonna believe in what she believe in, and I'm gonna either support or not support. That's it. You talking about Donald Trump? Are you playing with me? Anyway, for the barbs in the back, before they wring my neck, out of here. If you voted for Donald Trump and you're a minority, you're dumb. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. We're gonna adopt some of the connections despite our differences. I don't care that he made marijuana a subclass 3 drug. And what? What? I don't care that he gave money to a couple of HBICs, CUs. What? What are we talking about? Donald Trump. Now let me not go on in this video because I'm all right, now let me see if this is gonna work this time. Because last time it did not work. And I'm going to make sure it works this time for y'all. I'm going to make sure it works for y'all. Y'all, we're going to go here. We're going to force stop it. Okay, boom. Now we're going to open her up. We're going to come here. We're going to go to record. I'm hoping that this recording, y'all, all right, is asking me to make sure I want this to record. So, boom. What y'all had to say about Jayla Mina? Let's look at it. Somebody says, this was younger her and being from the South Sally during a period, and maybe now this logic applies. She wasn't rude nor being dense about it. No need to take it to hell when that energy isn't even there. I agree. Another person says, it's because the political climate we're in, people feel comfortable to let all the hate they have for the LGBTQ community out. Wait until the pendulum swings the other way. We won't forget. First of all, I don't see any LGBTQ hate here, and second of all, the pendulum will never swing our way. Let's be clear. Like, let's understand the social political climate that we're really in right now. The pendulum will never swing in our favor. It'll probably 5 generations from now, maybe 4, because then all the old people will be gone. But what are we talking about? Y'all not gonna wake this person up. Y'all not gonna wake me up. So because your 2 gay friends told you they were not born gay, that means all gay people feel that way? That's how straight people think. No shade. Majority of them do, anyway. No shade. I could be classifying them and grouping them up, but in my experience, like, all straights really think that way. Shake my head. What a dumb thing to say. Okay. Why is gay always straight people's topic? Like, they know more than us. I'm sure in this clip she was asked the question. I'm sure she was probably like on a live and somebody asked her or something like that. Like, she's not gonna turn on the video and be like, hey, like, this is what I feel about gay people. I want to say I'm almost 95% sure that was not the case. She's entitled to her opinion, but her opinion is based off of 2 others' experience and not looking at it as a whole. Also, there's no time frame on choosing to be yourself. Cool, I can respect that. Girl, Jayla, shut up. Another person says, I think if people could choose, they would choose to be straight any day. I would, yeah, if I had the option. Yeah, it's just easier. Straight people have it easier. You wasn't gay 2 years ago. Well, I didn't know you was gay 2 years ago. Okay, cool, yeah, definitely. All right, just showing the fight, you know, Lex, you know, beat up Jayla. Okay, we mad. We mad in the comments, y'all. We mad in the comments. So unfortunate, because the best sign of intelligence is a person who can speak on topic and also acknowledge that everyone has different lives and experiences. It sucks because Jayla is supposed to be this spiritual person, but the wheels is turning, but the hamster is dead. Spirituality, religion, social awareness, intelligence, all are 4 separate groups. I just said, I don't know what be happening with the vagina when it be bleeding during the month. That doesn't mean I'm dumb. That just means I didn't research the vagina because I don't care about her. I don't have one, so I'm not caring. I'm not fucking it. And I'm not like want to have a baby, so I'm not trying to learn about that life. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, that's as simple as I can put it. But some people be like, Wes, what are you talking about? It's normal. Yeah, for women that bleed. I don't bleed out my dick. I'm not worried about periods. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not giving 2 damns about none of that. Do I know that it happens? Yes. Do I know that some women can't give birth? Yes, I know all of this. But it does not affect me. I don't care. Another person says, I don't know why this is a topic for straight people that will never know because they are not gay. I don't think it's a topic for her. I think she was answering the question. Like, her whole fan base isn't the gays. Not all of them are gay. Not all of them are gay. There's a lot of women that love Jayla. This is the dumbest shit I ever heard her say. Like, please stop, okay? Wrap that up, okay? I second this. I think there is a lot of influence that factors into someone's sexual identity. Okay. Well, I mean, if that's how they feel, that's how they feel. But I know what I know. You know what I mean? Like, nobody is going to tell me what I was feeling and what I discovered for myself when I was a young age. And then when I was trying to discover, my mom said, no, you cannot do this. Stay away from this. This is bad. No, 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 no. Which then pushed me deep inside. I was forced to play with girls and try to learn girls and try to fuck them. Didn't want to do none of that. Didn't care about none of that. No girl I was ever attracted to. So my whole high school life, I went through not having sex and not engaging in that way and finding the arts because I didn't want to play sports and everybody was trying to drill something in my fucking head. You know what I mean? Anyways, straight people being the loudest about gay relationships. I don't think that that's what that was, sis or friend or boo or whoever. I don't know. Well, I don't think gay people choose what turns them on. Yeah, I would agree to that because, yeah, I just would agree to that. Like, women don't turn me on. But to some men, women turn them on. To some women, men turn them on. It is what it is. Everybody's fucking different. It is what it is. Let's go to her Delta road trip. Let's see what was going on there. All right. And I hope this is recording, y'all. I believe that it is. My apologies if it's not, but I gave y'all a substantial and a good video. All right. Jayla says, I live in the real world, not on the internet. I'm embraced with love and respect everywhere I go. I'm not worried about who doesn't like me. I can't pay my bills with the opinions of people on Twitter. Y'all get mad at literally everything I say. I stopped caring a very long time ago, babes. Jayla, after all of this, I ain't looking too good. It ain't looking too good for you right now, homegirl. All right. Jayla, I'm not here to tell you whether you should care or not. However, the narrative you put out isn't true. Us gay men argue with men and women when there's a disagreement, not because it's gender specific. It's just about accountability, dialogue overall. So again, I'm gonna add myself into the equation. I live in a bubble, and a positive bubble, right? And in my bubble, I feel like all black people get along. In my bubble, you're not telling me that black people are fighting each other. Regardless of sexual orientation, regardless of religion, regardless of anything, black people as a main minority, I feel in my bubble, in my perfect world, should always have each other's back. But that's not the real world. We're out here killing each other. We're out here degrading each other. We're out here writing negative things about each other in the comments. So even though I would love to live in this perfect world and in this bubble, that's not the case. And yes, everybody fights, everybody does this, but I'm not everybody. I'm a black man in this world, and this world is not catering to black men first, black people. And so for me, because we all are minorities living in this crazy situation, I would think in my mind that we would band together more, right? But just like I said, when I was going to that dinner and I sat down, I had to have my defense mechanism up because black women or black men, straight black people, don't necessarily cater or care for gays on a regular basis in my real life, right? And so I had to have my defense wall up. I didn't think, oh, because they black, we was gonna be ace boon coons. That's just not how the world works, right? And I can understand that. That's the world that I live in. It's just not how the world works, and that's okay. That's okay. While it's true the internet isn't real and you'll be loved regardless, I do respectfully think you should be open to what others have to say, especially fans of yours that it could affect. So these comments are going on because she made a comment asking, why do gay men find it necessary to argue with women? You know what? I never understood about some gay men. Why do y'all be wanting to get into it with women so bad? Like, be thriving off of taking it there with a woman, but some of y'all never have the same energy for the people that share the same chromosomes as you. Like, yes, I read that bitch. Nigga, you're man arguing with a bitch on the internet and looking for attention. You lost a long time ago. So, let's be clear. Some gay men, she said some gay men, because I don't waste my time with a broad. I don't. I don't even waste my time arguing with anybody, period. Because it takes a lot for me to go there. And if I go there, there's no turning back around. So I'm not wasting my breath with a man or a woman. So I'm not of the some gay men she's talking about. Let's be clear. And then let's move it further. Gay man to gay men out there. If this applies to you, you need to take heed. The reason why I'm saying this is because let me weirdo as if straight men don't be doing the same thing. Okay. All right. Let me yeah, I'm done with this. I don't need this to be an hour video because I feel like I already lost some of y'all already. Hopefully this video saved. If it didn't, my apologies. I tried to make this as good of a video as I can. Everybody's different. And some gay men get high off of causing hell to women. Some of them do. I don't know where that comes from. I don't know why that is. Some gay men get a high off of their femininity and walk around like they're a woman. I don't know where that comes from. I don't know why that is. Cool. If that's, hey, listen, whatever floats your boat, make sure it doesn't sink. You know what I mean? And so if I'm a woman, okay, and you're a man, I don't want to argue with you. I don't want to fight you because you can probably beat me up. Why are you wasting your time on me? All right? Why are you wasting your time on me? In those comments, there are a lot of gay men wasting their time on her. And I'm sure in her experience, those men are always the ones wasting their time. Like, I'm sure she don't go back and forth with a regular dude. I'm pretty sure, like, through her day-to-day life, she'll have more arguments or disagreements or, like, spats with a gay dude before a straight dude. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. And so that's where her language is coming from. Like, bruh, I don't deal with this with my niggas on a regular day. Like, what is y'all's problem with me? Like, what is y'all's problem with me? I can understand that perfectly. I can understand that perfectly. Matter of fact, I wish I had more problems with straight people than I do with gay people, because gay people try me all the time. And I'm like, what is wrong with y'all queens? Like, what is wrong with y'all queens? Anyways, hopefully this video didn't go over anybody's head, because typically speaking, y'all smart when the smart ones watch me. So I'm hoping that everybody in here is smart. But at the end of the day, listen, everyone has a different viewpoint. We have some Buddhists in the world. We have some Catholics in the world. We have all of the religious factors in the world. And you know, Sarah was trying to get me to go to church. I refused to go to church because church never was for gay people. Back in my day, I know it is now, and there are gay factions and gay this and gay that, and you can feel, you know, loved and received and blah, blah. But the church that Sarah was trying to get me to go to, I was like, yeah, whatever. I know a gay dude that goes to that church. Okay? So he finds what he needs to find from that same church that Sarah goes to. A friend of mine came down to Atlanta, stayed with us for a couple weekends. He also went to that church. He didn't like something that happened at that church, and he felt that it was a separating kind of a thing between LGBT and what was going on in that church. So he was like, yeah, I don't know about that church. But here it again. We got a straight white woman, a gay black man, and another gay black man. Two people on this end find what they need from that church. The other black man's like, nah, I don't think it's equally enough. Everybody gonna be different. And you know what? We can adopt similar connections to spot our differences. And that's my video. Leave your comments below. And yeah, let's talk about it, baby. Let's talk about it. I'm gonna be on live tonight at 8 o'clock, I believe. I think Baddies is coming out at 8 o'clock. We're gonna be live. Let's be live with it. All right? Doses.